Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in this week. Today we're in the Moreau Lake State Park, and we're going to go hit up the new Lake and LeanTo. It was just rebuilt by the LeanTo rescue folks. So let's go have some lunch and check it out. Stick around. Now, I've been to Moreau a number of times in the last few years on these trails here, so not anything too new. However, I'm going to go around the back half of Lake Vinita today. I've not done that part of the trail, and I'm really excited to see what the LeanTo rescue folks did with the Lake and LeanTo. I think we were up here January of this year, maybe February, with a couple of the guys. I'll link that up in the top right of the video here. And the LeanTo was standing. That's good. So it definitely needed some help, and I'm glad that LeanTo rescue team was able to get out there and give it the love it needed. So stick around, it's gonna be fun. Very soon after you leave the parking area and descend the hill a bit, you come to a junction here. You can go that way, and you go around Lake Vinita, the left side. But today we're gonna go this way here, go up around Lake Vinita on the right side, go up to Lake Ann, have some food, and then when we come back down, we'll hit up the back side of Lake Vinita, and we'll be coming back up around this way to get home. So yeah. Little junction tree. What's interesting about Lake Vinita is those little islands you see out there. They have some rare and endangered vegetation on them. Environmental conservationists come out here and they actually study that stuff. If you do paddle on Lake Vinita, you're not allowed to touch those islands. So that's kind of cool. Beautiful stuff. So we made it around one end of Lake Vinita. Green trail goes that way, and that's the Lake Vinita loop. You go all the way around the lake that way. Pink trail, or purple, whatever color you think that is, that goes right up to the Lake and LeanTo. So that's where we're going right now. Been moving for a bit. Had to take the puppy off. It was getting too warm. But you notice on this hike, you come across this clearing with a bunch of power poles. There is an old prison facility, Mount McGregor Correctional Facility. It's up here, and this is how power got up there. So while you don't have to worry about getting too terribly close to the facility, there is a gate with a big sign further up this way. When you get to that, you know that you're almost to the LeanTo. So you cross this area. Really, it's the only sign of civilization while you're out here in this part of the Moreau Lake State Park. So it's kind of cool. It's very close to home. The hike is short, not very difficult overall, and you get a nice sense of wilderness out here. So it's good stuff. Making our way get to the lean-to very soon. Here's the sign I was telling you about. The sign right here means we are almost to the lean-to. In fact, I can see it through the woods right now. Awesome. Oh, wow. Very cool. Not only have they redone the lean-to, they redid the fire pit as well. Oh, man. Very cool. It looks like there's still some work to be done, maybe, around the area, but wow. It's immensely different. It looks so good. Beautiful lean-to. I'm excited. I'm gonna take off my pack. I'm gonna go gather some more firewood, some kindling and stuff. There's some here. I don't want to use all of that. Go get some more of this stuff out here. Probably start a fire to keep warm. Cook some lunch. How about that? So, solo today. Probably gonna hang out here for a little while and just enjoy being outside. It's December 1st. There's a pretty big snowstorm coming. We'll see how it goes. It hasn't started snowing yet, but it should start snowing this afternoon. And I wanted to get out before everything gets covered up in what some are saying almost 2 feet of snow. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm super amped. Got here real quick, feeling good. Place is beautiful. So let's go get some firewood. Nice. You can see there's tons of stuff around here. Oh, it's nice and dry. Awesome. Oh, and I see a birch tree right over there that's down. I'm gonna go grab some of that bark and we're gonna have ourselves a nice little fire, I think. Awesome. Birch bark. All frozen, so maybe it won't work as well, but it'll work, I'm sure. There we go. Here's some good stuff. Beautiful. That should be enough. The thing about making sure you have a good fire, I'm sure you've heard it 1,000 times before, but is making sure that you have all of your materials ready to go when it's time to put them on the fire. So you start out with small pieces, and they catch, and you put on bigger pieces, and they catch, and you put on even bigger pieces, and then you have a fire going. But it's very important to prepare it before you start, so you're not rushing around in hopes of getting done in time to catch the flame. So that's what I'm doing right now. Got a lot of wood here. I'm gonna get it all broken down into the right size pieces, and then we're gonna get started. As you can see, I have 4 different stages of wood, different sizes. We got very first kindling stuff, a little bit larger, and then my larger pieces here. I think I'm gonna go try and find a few more of the larger pieces so that once I get the fire going, it'll stay going for a little bit longer. A lot of pine around, so pine will burn pretty quick, but if you get enough of it, it's not a big deal. First thing I do is set up a base, especially now that the ground is really frozen. This base will help keep the kindling off the ground so that the heat will go up instead of into the ground. So put that there. A little bit of our birch bark here, and instead of using a ferrocerium rod, I'm just going to use a lighter. I have some dryer lint in here in case this doesn't work out very well with the birch bark. I think we'll be okay though. We got fire there. Look at that. And it's already caught. I'm gonna get out of the fire pit before I catch on fire. Beautiful. There's no art to starting a fire. Another guy I follow online, Zachary Fowler, who was in History Channel's Alone, season 3, I think. His big mantra for fire is fire likes buddies. So as you can see, just put handfuls of sticks on there. It catches, it jumps to the next stick, catches, continues, and then before you know it, you have a nice warm fire for heat, cooking, enjoyment, relaxation, whatever you want it for. So that's the mentality I take when it comes to fires. Do your prep, pile it on, good to go. It's getting warm already. That's awesome. Hot. Get some of those bigger pieces on to start burning. Get some lunch. All right, today's lunch. Gonna use my kit from Northville Plastic Trail. And we're gonna do some ramen. Some hot ramen with a hot fire. Oh, life is good today. It's been a few weeks. I think 6 weeks, 7 weeks since I've been out. Feels good to actually get out here. Yeah. I am looking forward to the snow. Once it's finally all fallen and it's gotten cold enough that there's a really nice hard pack, because I'm really looking forward to being able to go out and snowshoeing again. It's always a good time. I know John is very interested in getting out snowshoeing again. Adam, Mark, these guys, they're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great time. So just need this big snowstorm that's supposed to happen today to actually be a big snowstorm, and then for it to get real cold over the next week or so, so that everything is hard, crystallized, packed, real tight. That would be really nice. I just put my last few logs on the fire. Gonna hang out for a bit longer, let this burn all the way down. I have Anne Labastile's Beyond Black Bear Lake that I'll probably just read for a bit while I'm sitting next to the fire. Yeah, so it's been a really nice, relaxing day. Gonna be a bummer when it's over, but like I mentioned earlier, there is a big snowstorm that's supposedly coming. You can tell the sky is getting a little more stormy. It's still just gray and overcast, but you can tell off in the distance there's some darker clouds coming in. So before we hang out too terribly long in the snow, we're gonna get ourselves home safely. But yeah, plenty of fire still, and I'm gonna get some reading done. Sounds like a good idea to me. I don't know if you can see, but my water bottle has ice forming in it. Nice. It's just cold enough. Awesome. Fire's done. I'm getting chilly. Woods are getting a bit darker, so it is my cue to leave. Been here for a few hours, and I feel so refreshed and just in a good place, man. I'm ready for the holiday season. Feeling really good. And now we're going to make our way back to the car and enjoy the rest of the day. So when we get back down to the junction with the green trail, I am going to go off to the right, and we're going to take the back end of the back half of the Lake Vinita trail. So should be fun. I made it back to the junction with the green trail. We're gonna go this way around the backside of Lake Vinita. So I've never been on this part of the trail before, so it's a new experience for me. That's what I love about these trail systems throughout Moreau. There are a number of them, and some of them go next to Moreau Lake. Some of them obviously go next to Lake Vinita, and there are so many that you can actually customize the type of adventure you want, mileage, train difficulty, things like that. So very cool. Plus it's really close to home, so that's a big win. It's definitely really pretty through this side of the lake. You get real close to the lake on a couple of nice little outcroppings from the trail, which that's super cool. That's way better than the other side in my opinion. The terrain is rolling, a little bit rocky, but nothing too crazy. Very similar in nature to the other side of Lake Vinita. So if you make the loop out of it, it's pretty awesome in my opinion. It's cool. I'm not sure if you can hear it or see it, but the snow just started. Made it to the Other end of Lake Vinita, there's like a small little dam here. Very cool. There's a really wicked hill over here as we cross that you go sledding on. That would be neat. There's that cool little sledding hill I was talking about. And in order to get back to the car, we're actually going to go that way. So we get to walk next to the lake a little bit more on this side, which is cool. Beautiful lake. It's pretty big too. Again, I don't know if you're allowed to canoe or kayak on here without special permission, but you know, if you do come out and you don't need special permission, remember, don't touch the island. That you have that rare and endangered vegetation out there. We don't want to mess with it. So yeah, we're almost back to the car, which is good because the snow's here like I thought it would be, and I don't want to have to worry too much. So sweet. We made it back to the junction with the White Trail, and that means I'm just a little bit away from the car here. So I'm going to end the video here today. I hope you really enjoyed the adventure. If you did, please consider giving it a like. Tell me what your favorite part was in the comments below. If you really like this type of adventure and you haven't already done so, click that subscribe button right there for the channel. That would be really awesome. That would help me out a lot. But most importantly, if you're interested in having adventures, make sure you get outside and do something awesome every single day. Until we see you next week, have a great day.